Oh man, you gotta like the imagination. You got to, man. I mean, you really have to admire the imagination of LeBron James fans. I admire it. No matter how dumb or stupid it might appear, you just gotta admire the heart. They got a lot of heart, not a lot of brains, but they just say things. It don't even make sense, but they just say it anyway. Do you realize Bill Laimbeer, where he's from? Huh? Do you realize what Bill Laimbeer is? He is a bad boy piston. There is no reasoning. There is no middle ground. There ain't no punking. You can't flex no muscles. He went against players way stronger than LeBron James. All this, he's 6'9", 260. Do you know that Bill Laimbeer eats that for breakfast? He could care less. He has went against stronger players, buddy. Y'all sending me this stuff like it's news flash or something. Don't nobody get, man, LeBron can't handle Pat Bev. Pat Beverly is like 6'1", 200 pounds, and LeBron scared to drive on him. He punked by him. Pat Bev got him shook. That boy shaking like a dice game when he see Pat Bev, but he ready for Bill Laimbeer. That's why I say, man, I swear, you LeBron fans, you guys are the best, man. You guys make this very interesting. You make it very interesting because nobody in their right mind would ever just even take that seriously. Not anybody who knows anything about basketball would take that seriously. This guy can't get past Pat Bev. He can't get past Kawhi. And he's supposed to be he gonna dominate Bill Laimbeer and put fear in Laimbeer. Are you crazy? Laimbeer went against Jordan, Dominique, Patrick Ewings, the golden era. Are you kidding me? You guys are kidding me right now. It's like almost trolling what y'all doing. Y'all don't know how ridiculous that sounds. Y'all might be laughing, but I'm serious. This dude's scared of Pat Bev. He's scared of dudes that's littler than him. What he gonna do with somebody his size? Bill ain't no little guy. Bill was no punk. You couldn't punk Bill Laimbeer. He wasn't scared of nothing. Nothing scared Bill Laimbeer. And believe me, he had some of the toughest brothers in his face. And he ain't back down at all from anybody, anything. Bill was there and he was ready for the nonsense. So my thing is this. If you got this energy, right, to come after them, Right. He couldn't even deal with Dennis Rodman. How the heck he gonna deal with Laimbeer? Rodman has shut him down. I don't know who y'all believe LeBron James is, and that's why I said this is the new era where people can just make themselves something on social media because he lift weights and flex. He lift weights and flex. He's so strong. They would melt that boy. And thanks to everybody who donated to the Cash App too. I appreciate it. I mean, it's ridiculous because it's like saying, what will LeBron do against the bad boy Pistons? They kind of talked about that already. Shannon believes that LeBron couldn't, he wouldn't have been able to play in the golden era. He wouldn't be able to play in the 90s. Of course, LeBron would have faked the injury to get out of the game because mentally he'd have been hurt. He'd have been crying and complaining about Laimbeer till somebody threw him out. See, it ain't like today when you can just fake an injury and then they throw him out the game after one foul. You played back then. Bill Laimbeer had 6 fouls to give, and not to counting the stuff that they didn't call. LeBron would have been crying and whining and wanting out of the game. And then Laimbeer can shoot, so you got to come out and guard him. Oh, you ain't gonna guard Laimbeer? Cool. We'll get a ball to Laimbeer out there, and guess what he gonna do? He gonna hit it because Laimbeer can shoot. So now you got real problems. Now you can't just sit back and piggyback on defense. Who you gonna guard, Robin? Not on the Pistons. Robin will work you. So I just hope you guys understand when you guys talk this nonsense, especially about basketball to us, it's insulting. It's insulting to even mention it. I know y'all do it to try to get a rise out of me. But all y'all doing is dancing on the minefield. I mean, y'all love to get a kick out of it because y'all don't have nothing going on right now. It's probably dead. Yeah. Oh, it's going down. You know what? I never thought about that. I never said to myself, you know what? This is what we need to do. We never really went that far.
Disappointed. So what he did, he ended up tinkering with his own audio because he didn't want to hear what I had to say.
Oh, is that what it is, Shannon? I know you were ready. I know you had a lot to say, and we are working on Skip's audio. He will be back soon, but I would like to start the show with you, Shannon, by talking about those NFL schedules that were released last night because I know everyone is so looking forward to it. We finally have a good idea.
That's it. Tom Brady's coming back. Oh no, LeBron fans are like that. They just really delusional. They has went far to even say Michael Jordan was too small. He's only 195. What could he do with LeBron, who's 260? I'm like, do you know Patrick Ewing is bigger than LeBron James? Did you see what he do to Patrick Ewing? Ask any center that had the deal with Michael Jordan coming in the paint. Did he play like he was 195 pounds? Tickets just talking. He ain't no damn way LeBron James would have played in the 80s. He would have never came off the bench. He'd have been the 12th man on the team. All right, you think Karl Malone wasn't bigger than LeBron? Oh yeah, you do a flop foul on Laimbeer. He gonna make sure the next ones count. So it won't have to you don't have to guess if he flopped or not. And that tripping foul Laimbeer gonna get called for, that's gonna look incidental, and y'all go down to the ground. Oh, it's gonna be great. I can't wait. I mean, it's just ridiculous to think that he would dominate Bill Laimbeer. Like he would come into the hole on Bill Laimbeer. He would drive in the lane on Bill Laimbeer, get taken down to the floor once, and that'd be all she wrote for LeBron James. He gonna cry, he gonna run to his mama right in that house. Mama! He tried to he didn't even go for the ball, mama. Y'all see that? He just pulled me by my head to the ground. You look at Laimbeer gonna look at him. He ain't gonna care one bit. LeBron gonna try to trade for him in the middle of the season. I want him on my team. Oh, he gonna try to trade for him and get him on the team. You guys are delusional. Of course, you think Laimbeer gonna say Michael Jordan is the GOAT? They don't like that bastard. They'll do it just to piss him off. They know. They know deep down that pisses Mike off. That's why they do it. And I'm with it. Hey. If they saying he the GOAT, I have no problem with them saying it. They have reason. They have reason to say it. They know it pisses Mike off to hear them say it. Oh man, I love it. I don't like Mike. I don't like LeBron. But but one thing about Mike is he was way better than this bum. It's not even close. It's like, okay, this guy's a blacktop guy that plays in, White Man Can't Jump. Comparing him to Michael Jordan. Both of them would beat me in a fight. I don't think Michael Jordan would beat me in a fight. Have you seen Michael Jordan lately? I don't think he's gonna beat anybody in a fight. Well, it's clear that Michael Jordan is jealous of Isaiah Thomas. Michael Jordan has billions of dollars. And no matter how much money he makes, he can't get past his own. Like I told you, money don't mean anything when you're already rich. All the money he got, his whole documentary, everything, his legacy is always 6 NBA championships. All of these great accomplishments. They calling him the greatest of all times. And he can't let go of the fact Isaiah Thomas didn't shake his hand. That dominates his life. Why? Why would that even matter? Why do you care? What do you care for? The reason why you care, Michael, because it's nothing to do with the handshake. You don't like Isaiah because he owned you. He owned you. Every time you tried to get there, Isaiah was the one to put you out. And it was him. He was the reason. He's the only player in NBA history that has the most wins over Michael Jordan. No one's ever beat Michael Jordan more than any other player in the league. No one has ever beat him more. Isaiah has 36 times. Isaiah Thomas has beaten you. You have not beaten him more times than he's beaten you. And that burns. That burns, Mike. I know that burns up in here. No. It burns your chest like that acid reflux. It burns, Mike. Nobody cares about that. Whether you get beat in 7 and you get beat by 4, if you get beat, you get beat. That's all to it. But if somebody beats you 3 years and 4 years in a row and you win one time, that don't mean you great. That just means you finally did it. That's all it did. It's like it took you long enough. So what happened the year before that? What happened in 90, 89, 88, 87? Where were they at? Jordan won the war. Well, I don't think he did. He on TV crying. Isaiah Thomas, man, he a-hole. They looking like, what's wrong with you, man? Why you on here crying? You crying about he ain't shaking your hand? You look like a sucker. You out here looking like a damn sucker. He shake my hand, man. Ain't nothing you gonna show me. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Ain't nothing you can show me to gonna make him think he wearing A-O. I'm like, dude, what is wrong with you? Oh, yak eyes out here. Yakety yak, don't talk back, baby. What is he doing? And then y'all thinking, I mean, all y'all must be sipping that yak because y'all think LeBron can run through Bill Laimbeer. Laimbeer would hurt that man in one game. He would not drive down the lane on Bill Laimbeer. No way he wouldn't. He'll be doing that little pull-up broke brick shot he do. No, he didn't. The Knicks ended the Pistons' run. The Pistons' run was in 92. You stopped our championship run. Yeah, okay. If you want to say that, then yeah, okay. They ended our Eastern Conference Finals thing, but we were already burnt out and had no business even being in the Eastern Conference Finals. But the NBC and the NBA carried the Detroit Pistons all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals so that the Bulls could be the one to beat them. They weren't supposed to get past the Atlanta Hawks. They went 5 games with the Atlanta Hawks. They went 6 games with the Boston Celtics. Then they got swept by the Bulls. They were never ever supposed to even make it. They were that banged up. Isaiah just came from surgery. Joe Dumars had a growing pull. Laimbeer was hurt. The whole team was banged up. Had the Pistons been healthy, the Bulls would have lost again in 1991, and Michael Jordan Krause would have been fired. Something would have had to go. Mike would have said either Krause go or I would quit. That was going to be the whole final end of 1991. I swear, that was the luck of the draw. If they didn't get past the Pistons in 91, that was it. And had Isaiah been healthy, it was over. Isaiah wrist snapped, and that was it. His shooting wrist, he wore it out. They beat the Bulls. They played them early in January. I believe it was early in the season. They beat the Bulls by like 24 points. It was a blowout. Wasn't even close. Just to let them know, ain't nothing changed. So remember in that whole championship year, when they came back and they was like, we ready for the Pistons, they got beat by 24 points. I want y'all to know that. We beat them by 24 points. Everybody was healthy. We beat the living snot out of them. The game Isaiah Thomas came back, his first game back from surgery, Isaiah Thomas came in there and dominated the Bulls. And we whooped them that night too. This was that year they won the championship. Cino looked like he tired. Cino been up working hard all day. No, they couldn't. And the reason why is because the Pistons were too talented of a team. When you have that much talent on a basketball team, it's hard to stop because they could score any different way. People talking about the Pistons just beat you up. No, they don't. You don't get 4 all Hall of Fame players on your team because all we do is beat you up. That's something an idiot would say. We got Joe Dumars, a Hall of Fame shooting guard. You got Isaiah Thomas, a Hall of Fame point guard. You have Bill Laimbeer. You have Dennis Rodman, a Hall of Fame forward, freak of nature. You have John Sally, who could block shots, very athletic, 7-footer who can catch balls and dunk, protect the rim. You got James Buddha Edwards, a post forward who could shoot in the paint. You got Laimbeer shooting threes. You got Mark Aguirre, who should be a Hall of Famer, who could come in and could post you up and shoot threes. What more? Benny the Microwave Johnson coming off the bench, getting you. He invented the 6-man. He come off the bench and hit you with a quick 16 points in 2 minutes. That's why they call him the microwave. They ain't seen nothing like him. You tell Isaiah go to the bench, they tag in Vinny. Next thing you know, Vinny done hit 15 in a row. What? What just happened? It was a 3-point game. What the hell just happened? The microwave happened. That's what. Vinny Johnson, the microwave. Heats up the court and burn you for days. That's right. What you gonna do with Wave? Wave coming there hitting you with a quick 15. You think you can stop him? He was the best offensive rebounding guard in the NBA. He would shoot a shot. If it come up short, he will get the rebound. He will out-jump you. get that rebound, and go right back up. No, the microwave didn't short out in 91. Microwave was cooking the Bulls. And then they decided to do him wrong the very next season. Wave didn't short out at all. Well, there was a problem. And the problem was players and keeping teams and people on the team that long. You had Adrian Dantley. You had, man, the Pistons were talented above and beyond their years. I mean, right. LeBron can't even get past point guards. I mean, mentally, this guy doesn't have what people think. The fans are always gonna paint a picture because they've seen something on the internet. These guys don't even watch the games. They watch some highlights and think they can run out there and tell you, what's going on. Like they had some highlight thing, and Melo was like, "Man, I gotta watch the game so I could see what this highlight really meant. Like what this is even about. Like what's the context of it?" Exactly. And this is why I try to tell people you don't know what's going on. They can show you a clip of something and you don't know why or why this happened or why such and such happened. Prime example, the Reggie Miller Michael Jordan fight. They show Reggie Miller bump Michael Jordan out of bounds and they show Michael Jordan charge at Reggie Miller. They don't show what happened to play down the court where Michael Jordan shoved Reggie Miller. And Reggie Miller went down there to shove Michael back. That's what led to the fight. But they never show you that part. You have to watch the game. Then you'll see it happen. Ed Zachary. So I'm going to get out of here, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Don't forget to support the page, man. Hit up the Cash App. Carcino's the name on the Cash App. Y'all did not hit the like button at all, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if that's YouTube or that's y'all or what's going on, man. But yeah, it's been real goofy. So I'm going to just roll. All right. Y'all take care.